everybody, welcome to Pilates today. Today's class, you're going to need a ball and some light weights. If you don't have light weights, that's fine. You don't necessarily have to have them, but they're just nice to have. So go ahead and get your equipment and I will meet you on the mat. We're gonna start just sitting in the mermaid twist that I love so much, just to warm up the hips, as we're gonna do a lot of hip work today and a lot of leg work. So go ahead and start to turn to the back, and you'll feel this big opening here. So I'm starting out sitting on my right cheek. You can start either side, and then you start to feel that stretch through your psoas. Stay right there. And then wind yourself back and just twist to the other side. This is really good for the spine. Perfect. And then come on around to front, switch sides. So now I'm on my left side. I'm going to just turn until I feel that stretch through my psoas. I don't necessarily have to turn all the way to the back. Just when I start to feel that nice lengthening, I'm good. And now come back to front and twist to the other side. So just turn. Oh, you might even hear your spine pop a little bit. It's such a great thing. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and start sitting tall. We're going to work some posture work today. We're going to be working a lot of lengthening. It's going to look a little bit different than even last week's series, where it was a lot of standing up. We will stay on the floor today, which is a great option if your feet are hurting or if you just don't want to be upright and deal with balance. We're going to really be focusing on our core as well as our arms, and then we're going to move heavy into the legs. So go ahead and grab your weights, and remember you can use 1, 2, 3. I wouldn't go higher than 3 pounds. Even if you're used to doing a lot of weights, because we do so many repetitions, I say light weights, a lot of reps, and you're going to have long, lean muscles versus denser, bulkier muscles. So there may be a time where you decide you don't want to use the weights, and that's fine too. So we're going to sit tall. Here's where the posture and the belly work comes in. We have a tendency to slouch, and I want to really focus on sitting tall, which is going to require the abdominal muscles to catch immediately. So your shoulders should be directly over your hips. If you're slouching, your shoulders are going to be directly over your shins. You don't want that. That are crossed in front. You really want to be as if you're sitting against that back wall. So we're going to just start with a little bit of shoulder opening. And so the weights are going to be vertical. And I have a really light grip. I'm just hooking my index finger and my thumb together. I'm not gripping tight. I'm just holding the dumbbell. And then I'm going to inhale to lift and exhale to lower. We're just going to start real slow and real mindful, just working up to a little bit harder arm series as we finalize our time with the weights sitting up, and then we're going to move down to the mat. Let's do about 7 more. Try not to swing and get too much momentum there, just nice and smooth, just like that. 5 more. And 4. Beautiful. 3, 2, last one. Now watch. I'm going to flip the weights open, and I'm going to circle and pull. Circle and pull. So I'm just reaching my arms. I'm not changing the shape of the elbow bend. I'm just allowing my shoulder to move in a different rotation to allow the weights to come up. You'll do 6 more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, nice. Last one, bring the weights in. Perfect. So you're going to notice that when we are sitting and we're using the upper body work with weights, really feel your abdominals. And that's because we're having to sit tall, and it's easier to have a straight spine when we're standing than it is when we're sitting down on the floor. So we're going to take the weights out to the side, and the elbows will lock in towards your ribs. And here's what we're going to do. Notice my elbows are not going to bend any different. I'm going to reach out and pull in. It's not very big. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Keep those forearms parallel to the floor. So they're not in that W shape, they're just sliding across an imaginary countertop, and you're just reaching. You should be feeling triceps here. 5 more. 4, 3, 2 more. Last one now. Bend your elbows. Up and pull. Up. So now we have a deeper bend in the elbow. A little different muscle group we're targeting. 8 more. 7. Super light weights, but you can feel what's happening. You're going to feel your shoulders, your arms, and your abs by sitting. 5, 4, 3 more. 2 more. Last one, bring the weights in. Go ahead and roll your shoulders. We're going to continue on with the weights. Anytime you want to lose the weights, if you start to feel that your posture is being compromised, get rid of the weights. Idea is that the spine is straight. You're leaning back against the back wall. You're doing your best with your arms. If you do a couple reps, that's fine. If you lose the weights, that's fine too. So we're going to go ahead and bring the weights up to a bent elbow, forearms parallel, and then we're going to flip and close. So we lift and we lower. Notice my fingertips are up towards the ceiling. I'm not gripping the weight super hard. Nice. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and close your weights. Lots of shoulders today. Lots of arms, really. And so we're building up to our final series. We're not quite there yet, but we're going to come back to that cactus shape with the arms up. So if you need to adjust your feet, that's fine. Lean back against the wall, draw your belly in. We're just going to pulse. It's not very far up. It's maybe 3 inches, no more than that. More than that, you're doing momentum. So we'll do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower. All right, check in with yourself. If you feel like you're losing the integrity of your posture by needing to slouch, I would recommend losing the weights. I'm going to go ahead and drop my weights just so that you can see what it's like without weights, how we're still working really, really hard. So I'm going to sit tall, shoulders right over my hips. I'm leaning back against the back wall. So you'll take your arms long. Pinkies are going to be up. So if you're holding onto the weights, you're just barely gripping and the pinky side is up, which means the palms are to the back wall. From here, no bigger than a dinner plate. You will circle back and up. So scoop down and up. Down and up. Beautiful. 10. Stop between each circle. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one, circle the other way. Scoop around and pause. Around and pause. 10. 9. Long arms. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one, bring your arms down. Go ahead and tick-tock your head to one side and switch. We want to make sure we don't get tension in those upper muscles that run along the top of the shoulder called your trapezoids. So now, same thing, but the thumbs will go up. So that means your palms are facing forward. We will scoop back and around and pause. It's not big at all. And there's a pause between every circle. And that's where magic happens. If you start to slump, lose the weight, take a break, and just do a few circles with nice posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, go the other way, up and around. 10, 9, 8, keep reaching. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and close it. You can see how lengthening and adding weights and sitting works both abdominals and the arms. That was that final arm series. So we're going to go ahead and do one more exercise with the weights. And so go ahead and grab them if you've lowered them. And tuck your elbows in. Just kind of wiggle them around in there. Bring them in front. And so we're going to do like a 4 or 5 part motion here. So we're going to go inhale up, exhale down, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So we lift, we lower, we open, we close. We lift, we lower, open, and close. We'll be here just a little bit. I want you to be thinking about your posture here. Sitting right on top of those sitting bones, hips and shoulders in alignment. Perfect. Let's do 8 more. Nice and slow. Giving the shoulder a nice rotation while also working the bicep. Perfect. Perfect combination here for shapely arms and strong arms. Nice. 4 more. Beautiful. Here's 3. Nice and slow, smooth, steady, no momentum. Here's 2. Last one. Bring your weights back to where we started. Now take your elbows off as if you're holding something really nice for me. So the elbows are not touching your belly at all. Arms are not going to change the soft bend, so they're bent about that much. And I'm just going to pulse. And I'm going to lift, and you will feel your abs here. So go really small. Don't straighten your arms all the way. Just extend if you're holding that tray of cupcakes. Just for me, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Go ahead and set your weights aside. We'll come back to them. So we're going to come back to the hips. Sometimes sitting cross-legged for a period of time can cause you to have some sort of tightness through the hip joints. We're going to go back to the mermaid twist. We're going to add on. So start with your right cheek. It's the cheek that you're sitting on. You can have your ball just nearby. We're not going to quite need it yet. Go ahead and turn and get that psoas stretch again. And then wind your belly back to front and lower onto your right forearm. So here we are in the mermaid style, but we've reclined a little bit. Take your left shoulder and pull it up towards the ceiling. So now your heart's reaching towards me. Your left leg is going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. So it's kind of like a half clam. Remember those clam motions that we do sideline? It's kind of like that, but the whole leg is lifting. So not just opening from the hip, and really lifting the whole leg. See the difference? Open and lift. So we're going to do the focus on the lift right now. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Close it. Go ahead and lie all the way down. Crook your head inside your hand. That's on the bent elbow. Straighten your left leg long. So you're resting still on your right leg. If you need to make an adjustment, you can. And we're going to take our foot that's elevated, that left foot, and bring the toes towards the knee. So there's a sharp, sharp, sharp sensation as we move into the heel here. So if you're pushing against that wall, just over there by that nice light. So we're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. You're going to feel the glute and the outer leg right away. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, lower and pause. Allow the stretch to happen. So we're really, really working that IT band and the outer glute. So we're going to come back to lifting the top leg, the left one. But this time there will be a point in the toe. And let's see how that pointed toe changes the sensation of where we feel that in our leg. Try not to put too much weight into the left hand, just resting it. Lift and lower. Point hard with the toe. Lift and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, pause, get the stretch. Beautiful. We're going to change it. One last set, then we move to the other side. So do your best here. It's not easy. Going to lift your leg and point. Draw a circle and pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, go the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, lower. I hope you felt that because I did. All right, push yourself up and we'll switch sides. So go ahead and lean back and you'll find yourself on your left cheek. Okay, beautiful. We're going to take just a little release of the psoas. So the first thing we'll do is we'll come down to our forearm. So we want to make sure that we don't collapse the ribs and just sort of hang out lazily. Shoulder and elbow, right shoulder lifts back, and then lift up your right leg. Okay, so I have to make a little bit of adjustment with that cranky left hip of mine. So you might have to find a sweet spot. You have to kind of be off the hip here. So we'll see how I do. So the whole leg's lifted. I'm not opening it and lifting it. 10, 9, 8. Pull that shoulder back. Did you see me? I got lazy. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and close. Go ahead and lay flat on that left tricep. So left leg's on the bottom, right leg's on top. We're going to start with that flexed foot of the right leg. You're going to lift and lower. It's not a huge lift and it's not a swing. It's really pushing through the heel as if you're pushing against the wall opposite of you, dragging the sole of your foot up the wall. We'll do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Get the stretch. See that ridge over my hip? I'm getting a nice stretch there. Now lift and point. Same thing. Lift and lower. So try not to use momentum. Keep steadiness as the forefront of where you're going with this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, get the stretch. Allow that band of tissue to get a nice stretch here. Okay, we got the circles left, and we're going to move all the way to the floor. So go ahead and lift your right leg, point your pretties, draw a circle and pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, go backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and lower. Nicely done. Go ahead and push yourself up to the seat. I'm going to turn. Nice. So we're going to make our way down to the mat, but we're going to do a few exercises first, sitting upright. So go ahead and grab just one of your weights here and put the ball between your legs. That's going to help with alignment. So when we don't have a ball, we tend to get our legs open. So we want to make sure that the knees and the hips and the shins are in one spell swoop. So just grab one weight here. You're going to hold the weight out in front as if you're holding something and it's nice. So I'm going to hold the weight here. Spinal start straight and watch my pelvis. I'm just going to tuck my pelvis and lift. Tuck and lift. Tuck and lift. Beautiful. Inhale at the top, Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. So holding the weight creates a little bit of resistance in the abs, makes it a little bit harder. If it's too much, just lose the weight. It's no big deal. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Sit tall, tuck your pelvis, and now roll back halfway or so. Take your shoulders and go way forward. Look at your belly here. Look at your belly. So eyes are down, shoulders are round. Take in some ice cream and just scoop out the belly. Hold on to the weight. We're going to squeeze the ball really slow 10 times. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. 3, 2, last one, rise up. Go ahead and get a stretch for your upper back if you need to. Sit really tall, hold the weight, squeeze the ball, tuck your pelvis, roll back about halfway. So we're going to put some tension on the ball here. We're just going to keep the tension. And then you're lift your weight slowly, just a tiny bit, and lower back above the knee. Inhale, exhale. It's only about 6 inches. Inhale, exhale. Tuck your chin. Lift your arms, lower your arms. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. 8, lower. 7, beautiful. Keep squeezing the ball. 6, 5, you should feel triceps here. 4, if your arms are straight. 3, 2, last one, and rise up. Get a stretch. I like to put my arms around my legs, and I can round my upper back and get a nice stretch there. So we're going to continue on with the weight in our hands. We're going to change it up a slight bit. Go ahead and squeeze the ball, sit really tall. And now lift your arms, holding the weight or not. Scoop out that ice cream, roll back. So we're going to turn to the right. Inhale, center. Turn left. Inhale, center. Right. Center. Left. Center. Just getting a little twist here through the spine. 1 more each side. Now stay with me, stay with me. Come back to the right side. Roll down. Look at your right hip. That's really important. And you're going to lift and lower. But you're just using your abs here, your right oblique. Lift and lower. Try to touch that weight about 6 inches forward. There it is. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and rise. Get a stretch. Let's do the other side. Sit tall to start. Squeeze the ball. Hold on to the weight or not. Scoot back. Turn to the left. Lift and pull back. 10, pull. Just reach and pull. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Back to center and rise. Hard, yeah? You should be feeling your arms. Go ahead and open up your legs like a butterfly and fold. Just release the hips. We have 1 more set in that upright-ish position. Perfect. Go ahead, bend your knees. Put the ball back into your inner thighs, never on the knee itself, but just below the knee. Grab both weights. If you find that this is too challenging, just set the weights aside. It's no big deal. Go ahead and squeeze the ball. Tuck your pelvis and start to round. Pull your arms back. Nice. Hold something nice. Tuck your chin. You're going to reach out, pull in, out, in, out, in. Arms are going to a diagonal. If you're trying to go past your knee, about 10 inches outside your body. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and rise. Not easy. One more set. Squeeze the ball, tuck your pelvis, round your spine, weights in front, elbows bent. Fingers are going to go up towards the ceiling. So they're about shoulder height. You can see this 90-degree bend here. That's where it is. Look at your belly and lift your fingers up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, rise, set the weights aside, scoot your bum forward and come to your back. When you get there, squeeze and roll. Okay, so we want to release the low back. That was a lot on the low back, but good stuff. Just take a moment. Go ahead and grab the ball with your hands. Lower your feet to the mat and let your knees open like a butterfly. We're going to release some of that inner thigh stuff just by holding the ball. While we did that series, we tightened up our inner thighs. We want to make sure that we release them so that they don't get any cramping or anything like that. Give them a chance to open. Now we're going to go ahead and put the ball between our calves. So it's not going to be on the ankle and not on the knee. And then I'm going to bend my knees 90 degrees. Shins are parallel to the floor. And so I'm not going to bend my knees anymore to make this happen. Here's the mistake. So belly sinks down. We want that. The mistake comes when we just do this, or we bend our knees. That's not going to do anything for our abs. So watch the difference. Drop and pull. Drop and pull. It may be that your toes don't reach the floor. That's okay. So now that you have this motion, it's like one of those oil diggers, right? Dips down into the earth. Bring your arms up. Pull. Dip and pull. Dip and pull. A little tension on the ball. 8 more. No momentum. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Grab the ball, feet down, legs open. So you can feel abdominals doing a lot of work there. That's beautiful. We're going to do the same exercise, but we're going to change where the ball goes. This time the ball will go in the inner thighs. Legs become 90 degrees, shins parallel. I know that for me, I'm going to dig my elbows into the mat to stabilize, and I want my abs to stabilize, so arms go up. Sink your belly down. Don't change the shape of your knee, but dip and pull. Go slow. Inhale, exhale. Little tension on the ball. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower, grab the ball, open the legs. Always nice to have a little opening before we move on to the next series. So the ball's going to go back to the calf, not the ankle, not the knee. 90-degree bend, knees over hips. Arms can stay down if you need that stability. You will inhale, lengthen. Exhale back to start, don't let them fall. Inhale, exhale 90 degrees, stop. Inhale, exhale. Can you get full extension? Now, squeeze the ball a little bit. Squeeze it. Maybe squeeze harder. 10 of these. You can do it. 9. You should be feeling quadriceps, hamstrings, and abs. 7. Squeeze harder. 6. 5. 4. 3. Don't let your legs flop. 2. Last one, last one. Go ahead, grab the ball, open the legs. We're going to switch the ball placement up to the inner thighs of that same series. So go ahead and close your legs. Squeeze the ball. Take your legs up to 90 degrees. Sink your belly down. Squeeze the ball. If you're going to use your elbows, lift them. If you're not, that's fine. Here we go. Lengthen, bend. Lengthen, bend. Nice and slow. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and lower. Go ahead, open up. You can set the ball aside. We may or may not need it. And then I like to take my hands and push right on the upper part of my thighs, push them away from my hips. It just gives me a nice space there. And then go ahead and close your legs. We're going to start with just one leg now. So we're going to bend the knee, the right knee. We'll start with the right knee. And I'll give you some options if this isn't enough and you want a little bit more work today. So I'm going to keep my left foot down to start, but then I'll show you just a little option if you want a little bit more. Take your arms up high as if you're holding something really, really nice. And then straighten that leg and pull it back to start. So we inhale and pull it back. Tap something across there and pull it back. Tap and pull. 10, 9, nice pointed toe. 8, 7, 6, 5, make it your longest. 4, 3, 2, last one, and we'll switch legs. We're going to do 2 sets of that. So I'm going to show you the option on the next set. Left leg up and 90 degrees. Like a laser, we lengthen, we pull back. Notice how I'm not pulling back in towards the chest, because then I would be losing it. So lengthen, knee over hip. Lengthen, knee over hip. Add the breath. Inhale, resist your exhale. In, out. 10, nice long leg, really point. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, bend and release. So now I'll show you the option. You can do the next set just like you did, but I'm going to show just a little bit more if you'd like to take that option. With a little bit more, both legs will lift. Left leg is up with the right. Arms hold something nice. Right leg lengthens, pulls in. Point, draw in. 10. Notice with the left leg up, you're requiring your abdominals to stabilize you. That's creating a lot of engagement in your belly. You have 6 more. Here we go. Point, pull. 5, pull. 4, pull. 3, pull. 2, pull. Last one, and lower both. Lower your arms. Take a breath or 2. Take a breath or 2. So we're going to do the other side. I'm hoping you're feeling a lot of abdominal engagement here. Sometimes it's nice to be on the floor and take balance completely out of the puzzle. We can really target some of the muscle groups rather than having to fight balance. Both legs up if you wish. If not, keep your right leg down, arms still high. Here we go, left. Lengthen like a laser, pull in. 10, in, 9, tight motions here. Tight, 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 nice and strong. 6, 5, 4, 3, beautiful, beautiful. 2, last 1, and release. Allow your legs to open. And a nice stretch here. Okay, we're going to close the legs, lift both legs, lengthen both legs. And so I'll show you the cheat way. So cheating, you bring your legs towards your face. We're not going to cheat today. Legs will be directly over the hips. You're going to separate your legs about this far apart, 10, 12 inches. Not super far. Wider than the hips, but not wide like that. We're going to get there, but we're going to start with just slightly wider than the hips. Hold something nice with your hands and no bigger than a dinner plate. You will circle and pause. Circle and pause. 10. The smaller, the better. So if you want to swing your legs open really big, it looks nice, but it's really not doing much for your body. The smaller the circle, the better for your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, re-straighten, recalibrate your legs. They might be shaking. Here we go. Other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and release. Allow the knees to open. This also releases the back, allows it to come up off the mat just for a moment. So now we're going to close the legs, imprint the spine. So when I say imprint, the belly button sinks down towards the floor. That keeps everything engaged. We're going to open the legs wide. Not as wide as you would to get a big stretch, but wider than they would. Legs go up, arms go up, and then go wide. Not super wide, but wide. 10 circles. Remember, smaller is better. 8, 7, 6, point your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, re-straighten, go the other way. 10, pause between each. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, feet down, knees open. Get the release. Beautiful, we have just a little bit more. What I want you to see more than anything is that we can have an intense practice with about a 20-second break between each set and get an amazing workout. Our practice can be anywhere from 30 to 45, sometimes 60 minutes long. But anywhere in that range is going to give you some great benefits. And remember, you can do these videos every day if you would like. You can do them once. However often you want to practice, the videos are yours to use. Go ahead and grab the ball. And it will go between your calf again. Legs go up, arms go up. You're going to squeeze hard for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, again, last set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze hard and release. Move the ball to the thighs. You know the drill. Legs up. Squeeze the ball. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Again. 10, 9. Sink the belly. Sink the belly. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold and release. Grab the ball open. Beautiful. Take a few breaths in. Our last working exercise is going to be holding onto the ball, because we've got it in our hands. Close the legs, bring them 90 degrees. Arms go up, just hold onto the ball. And then hook your ankle bones together. Open your legs, close your legs. So it's that beautiful butterfly with legs elevated. 10, squeeze. Inhale, exhale. 8, squeeze. 7, squeeze. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Open your knees, hold them open, pulse out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Close, lower, open, set the ball aside. So nice. Go ahead and take your arms out to a T-shaped, palms face up. Draw your nose up towards the ceiling and close your eyes. Just let the body get a nice stretch. So we're going to let the legs release. Open up the arms. We did a lot of arm work today, a lot of shoulder work. Just go ahead and close your eyes. See if you can lengthen your breath. Allow the hips to release just a little bit more. And now take your arms above your head. Feel that space. And as your arms go above your head, start to draw your legs long. They'll separate. Point your pretty toes. Get the longest body stretch. You can reach the arms overhead and the toes forward. Just feel that. Now turn your toes out. As you continue to lengthen, point your toes, but you have this slight turn out, like a little ballet first position. Take your arms to a V shape above your heads. We have these dynamic stretches through the body. And then go ahead and bend your knees. Bring the soles of your feet to touch again. And place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And then just notice the rhythm of your breath. It's such a beautiful reminder of just how alive you are. You have your breath, your heartbeat. I want to give you an extra special thanks for practicing along with me through the last few months. It has been an incredible journey, and I'm really, really grateful that I get to continue to reach you and continue to teach to you. I enjoy the videos so much. I love the freedom to switch it up every week and to change it just a little bit. And depending on just what's going on. If it's really, really hot, the practice might look really different. If it's something going on in my body, it might look different. Or if I just get inspired by something, it's going to look different. And I love that. I love that I can share with you a little piece of me, a little piece of changing up Pilates so that we don't use the same exercises week after week. I hope you have a beautiful week and continue to use the videos. I am excited that I was able to get them all on my website. So if you loved one from maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, you can just look through them and find them. They're pretty descriptive. Some of them will say if you need another chair, if you need specific tools, but for the most part, it will tell you if it's on the floor or not. So if you love floor bar practice, you can look for those. And watch out for the next class. It's going to be much different and a whole lot of fun. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.